start, and what I'd like to talk about here is how to write a good article. Now, the first thing is you don't need to be some Nobel Prize winning author to write a decent article, because there's a few tips and tricks that will always help you get something done that's going to spark people's interest. First ones is, if you take a look up here at the title, 5 reasons why old school selling is dead. And the important thing here is not dead, it's the 5 reasons. If you notice, the articles that will invariably spark your interest are always things like the secrets behind 7 ways to do something better, the top 10 reasons why. These sort of numbered reasons, secrets, tips, they're always going to spark somebody's interest because they want to see if they're missing something. They've probably read the same article or the same title many times over, but they want to see if they've missed something. So all you have to do is a little bit of research, and by that I mean go and check out what's in the news about that particular subject, make sure it's up to date, and go and check places like BNet and eZines and see what other people are writing about. And when you've done a certain amount of research, then put together your 5 reasons why or 7 tips to better. Write that up, and that's about it. The way to do that is a very basic introduction. Quite simply, there are 5 reasons why old school selling is dead. Number 1 is, number 2 is, and all the way through to 5. Then your conclusion at the end, and pretty much that's it. Now, whenever you do write your article though, make sure that you've got some kind of link back to your site written in there. Some line, for example, if you'd like to read similar articles, then go to and have a link back to your site. And there you have it. That's one of the best tips that you can have for writing articles. And remember this, if you steal from one person, that's plagiarism. But if you steal from several, that's research. And here we are at the site. Now there's a couple of things that we need to do before we can go kicking and screaming into the world. And one of the first things is that we need to sort out our first post. And as I said earlier on, then we're going to go and look at the sidebar. All right. Let's go back to the dashboard and make the post. If you click on posts, we can remove this hello world, which comes with every WordPress blog. So now we can go for our new post. Now I've already written a post and I'm just going to copy and paste it. Now this post is quite long. Yours doesn't have to be so long. And just punch in the title and publish. Now we're going to look at tags and keywords a little bit later on, but we're just going to fire this one up right now, and then I'm going to move into the back office again and show you about a keysmith. So I'm going to publish that, and let's go and have a look at our site. And there we have it. So there's our first post, making things look a little bit more official. Okay, now we're going to go back and I'm going to activate a Akismet, which is found here in plugins. Now, a Akismet you'll see here is the first one, and it's very important because it protects you against spam. So even though it doesn't necessarily seem to do anything for you, it really is working very nicely for you behind the scenes. So I'm going to activate it, and you'll see that it says up here that the plugin is activated. However, up here it's almost ready, and you need to enter your WordPress.com API key. Right, well, if you follow that link, this is where it wants you to punch in the API key. Now, all you have to do is follow this link here to WordPress.com, which is a different branch of the organization that you're using to power your blog. Head off there and you register with them. At a certain point in the procedure, you will be asked whether or not you want a blog, and you say no thanks, I just want a username, because of course you've already got your blog. And then you will be sent an API key to the mail address that you give, and then you just come here and punch it in. And once you've got that API key and punched it in, you'll be given this signal here that your key has been verified, and everything will be fine from there.